welcome back to the channel. Well, if you're an avid viewer of my videos, then there's no doubt that you've seen this gun right here before. It's my Rifle Dynamics AK, AKM to be precise. And I've had this gun for right at a year. It was a Christmas special that Rifle Dynamics did last year. And yes, it is unloaded. It's definitely unloaded. So last year, about this time, well, a little before this time actually, Rifle Dynamics did a limited run. I think they maybe did 10 or 15 of these as a Christmas special. It doesn't have a side rail or anything, which I'm not really concerned about that because I was going to put the Ultimac on it anyway, and the Romeo 5 red dot. Some people say this red dot is crap and that it's cheap for a reason, but so far it's worked for me. I've put thousands of rounds through this gun and it still held zero. I've dropped it, so I think it's a good red dot for the money. So you can see the Rifle Dynamics engraving there, their Warrior Angel logo. So this gun came pretty bare bones as far as the Rifle Dynamics gun goes. Had this nice flash hider brake combo thing up here, and it came with just all polymer furniture. I did add the US palm grip, and yes, this is indeed an actual US palm grip. Got this before the company closed and they got bought out by whatever. Tango Down is making them now, and supposedly Century is going to be coming out with it again soon. I don't know. But the subject of the video here, this trigger. The trigger that came in this gun was a Tapco G2 that had been tuned and polished and fitted and all that good stuff by Rifle Dynamics. It was not a bad trigger at all, but for a gun of this caliber and this quality, I wanted something a little better. So in my M92 PAP, I had been running one of these ALG AKT triggers for a while, and they had a Black Friday deal, and I thought, why not? Because the Tapco G2 in here, it was nice, but the travel was a little long. I tell people my comparison would be, if you're familiar with cars, taking this from not a standard Tapco G2, so it had been tuned up a little bit. So it wasn't your standard Honda Civic, it was like the Civic Si. And putting this in there makes the gun run just like the Civic Type R, but with less rice. So the gun runs really good now. Let's put a few rounds through it. And not that it didn't run good before, but this just takes it up a whole nother level. And it is really hard to convey on camera just what a difference just swapping out the trigger does for a rifle like this. For those of you familiar with the AKT trigger, it has a little roll pin that goes into the back of the actual trigger shoe piece to provide better fitment, to get the safety just right. Because that's one thing about the AK, unlike the AR, there are some variances between countries of manufacture and some manufacturers. With this gun, I did not have to put that roll pin in at all, but with the M92 PAP, I definitely did. So let's put a few rounds through it here and just see what a difference it makes. Mud raining down on me. So with this trigger, double taps, triple taps, much easier to get. And a day when it's not so soupy, as you can tell it's kind of overcast. It rained all day yesterday. And not the kind of light drizzle you might get in Seattle or somewhere like that. No, it rained, like big fat raindrops all day. So the range is a little soupy. But when we get a good day, a good dry day, hopefully here soon, I'm going to take the steel target, set it up in the woods here at 100 yards, and we'll test out the true potential of this gun here with just a red dot, some iron sights. Because that's one thing, having a better trigger like this, especially for long distance shooting, you can get better shots. Not that that's the only factor, but it helps. So there you have it. If you're looking for a nice upgrade to your AK, Even if it's not a good Rifle Dynamics or Arsenal, Krebs, Definitive Arms, anything like that, you can't go wrong with this trigger right here. Thanks for watching.